So what is going on, The Last of Us fans? It's your boy Amaziah here, coming at you guys with a little bit of exciting news for The Last of Us Part 2 that should get you hyped as hell. So The Last of Us Part 2 is going to be one of the games that PlayStation are going to be focusing on during E3 season, with the others being Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima, and of course Spider-Man PS4. But when it comes to The Last of Us Part 2, it's an interesting take, because I feel like The Last of Us Part 2, much like Ghost of Tsushima, is going to be one of the games that they're going to be focusing a lot on revealing gameplay for. We know that a lot of mocap and stuff has been going down, and of course a lot of you guys have been doing an absolutely phenomenal job of breaking down the trailers and stuff and talking about where things are going to be taking place, and I need to get better at reporting on news for The Last of Us Part 2. It's just a lot to keep up with, because of course with the mocapping and everything, there's a lot of things that go on with the different actors and actresses that goes towards, like, you know, revealing certain tidbits of information. So tidbits of information can be spread out across every single one of these actors, meaning that I would have to keep up with all of them, then keep up with Neil Druckmann, then keep up with the game itself, so anytime the game actually comes up in any kind of like news article and all of those kind of things and stuff, which is why I wish I just had, like, you know, a bunch of followers on Twitter who actually like just relayed this information to me. Then I could probably do something with that. But of course it's harder, like, you know, just being off to myself and actually trying to stay on top of those things. But it's cool that I finally got an opportunity to talk about The Last of Us Part 2 and have like a real genuine topic that I can talk about, something that of course has informative value to you guys, because The Last of Us Part 2 is going to be at fucking E3 2018. It hasn't even appeared at an E3 yet, if I'm not mistaken. So it appearing this year is fucking phenomenal. The game was first announced at the 2016 PlayStation Experience. The second trailer for the game was at PGW 2017, and now of course this trailer is going to be at E3 2018. However, I do still feel like the game is like 2 years off, so definitely give it some room. Don't expect a release date for The Last of Us Part 2, and I'm not trying to crash anyone's hopes. It could potentially happen. Maybe the game will come out in 2019. I can't say for certain. However, I do remember Uncharted and stuff, the whole way they handled that. They kept on giving release dates and then having to push the game back. So I definitely see them not announcing anything. Even if they could say it would come out in like 2019 or 2020, I don't see them doing it, just because of the fact that of course they don't want to set up any kind of expectations for people to be pressuring them for the actual release date through the coming year or years. So definitely I think it's 2 years off, and when I say that, I mean that definitely I believe we'll be popping it into our PlayStation 4s by the year 2020. I just don't think that we will get anything right now. So let me know what you guys think about this information, and what do you think we'll see? Personally, I'm just hoping to see gameplay. I have to see like how they changed it up for this console generation, because of course last console generation they kind of went with like this changed or of course adapted version of the Uncharted games. So this time around I want to see if they do something that's specifically dedicated to something like The Last of Us, whether or not it'll play like something like Days Gone but with a lot more stealth aspects built into it. So let me know what you guys think about it. This has been your boy Amaziah. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming, and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button, as once E3 season comes, the news will be rolling out heavy, baby. Peace the heck out.